The obvious answer to the title of the video on the surface is probably not. I mean, it's a game rated M right off the bat, which should be enough for a lot of parents to not buy the game for their kids, but as we all know from playing online and hearing them, that it definitely is not. It is not a deterrent. People will buy it anyways. So in today's video, we're going to talk about why you should or shouldn't let your kid play GTA. Let's get into it. Now, while the whole study of video games make people violent is kind of bad and stupid and an excuse for parents to be bad parents when their kids grow up violent and become murderers, violence is in the game and it could actually scar a lot of children. Personally, me, I was kind of a wussy as a kid, and I kind of still am now, but I played games like GTA, boxing games, fighting games. I mean, come on. There's nothing that's going to emotionally scar you unless you take everything you do seriously. And in that case, movies, books, posters, anything your kid looks at is going to be a danger to their mental health and the way they think in the future and the way they grow up. So if we're going to pin violence on being a reason why you shouldn't play a game, then you should probably never let your kids see any movies because they're all going to be violent, right? That's the logic we're using here for sure. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. This one kind of helped me in real life. So when I was 16 years old, I had never driven a car before, never tried to drive a car before, but GTA with first person came out. And hear me out. That was really helpful for me. Now, I know it's crazy that I learned how to drive from a video game, but I actually learned a lot of how to control cars and things from first person in GTA. It's insane, but it worked. GTA 100% without a doubt taught me how to parallel park. It did. And if you think it doesn't help, then literally take any car to GTA and try doing some simple driving, stop at stoplights, do parallel parking, and you will see it actually is very close to being able to mimic real life. It's insane. I mean, the game's meant to be immersive, but it's kind of insane how it actually taught me how to drive a car. I'm saying insane a lot, but I mean, I learned something from a video game about strippers. Think about that for a minute. Speaking of content, I can agree that a lot of kids should not see a lot of the things like the Vanilla Unicorn Strip Club. That is probably a no-go for little Jimmy, but again, there's a lot of bad content, but not everything is strippers and drugs. I mean, a lot of stuff is just drive a car and have fun, maybe, race people. It's GTA's a lot of games in one. Most of them are bad games, but that's okay because 90% to 10% is still a good ratio, right? 90% bad, 10% good, of course, but again, GTA is just a lot of brainless content anyways, so your kid's not going to understand a lot of the jokes and things that are said, so they're really not going to really, pick up any bad habits. Unless, they know, and in that case, you're a bad parent. Yeah, I pulled it on you. The little switcheroo Uno reverse card. Haha! The toxic online community is no way for a kid to be raised. Now, I was raised by Modern Warfare 2 lobbies, and anyone who knows about those are pretty well versed in the way of toxicity. I grew up playing toxic COD games, so personally, I never took any offense to the GTA community, but a lot of kids don't understand that a lot of people in GTA Online don't like being needlessly attacked over and over again, and a lot of kids think that attacking people is fun, so they'll do that, and then they'll get roasted on the mic and hear some pretty inappropriate cuss words. But to be fair, if they're playing Grand Theft Auto, they're going to hear those cuss words anyways, and to be even fairer, you're going to hear those cuss words in modern day life on TV, movies. You're going to hear them on YouTube, dude. It's everywhere. There is no safe space anymore for kids to not be exposed to that kind of thing. It slips out. Come on, we know it. Now, probably the only supporting reason mainly I have is that it's just all around fun. I mean, I used to spend hours with my cousin flying a helicopter and just chopping people with the blades. That's kind of graphic. But come on, it's mindless fun. As a kid, I never took any of it seriously. As a kid, I just drove around and did GTA things, man. It was GTA. To me, it was, here's Nico Bellic. Awesome. He's cool. I'm kind of starting to understand things. I played the story and it was awesome for me. It taught me a lot about people in general. And then GTA 3, of course, I was really young, so I didn't understand what was going on. I never had more than $50 in the game, but I still had a grand old time and spent hours and hours playing it. GTA is just mindless dumb fun, and it always will be for the younger audiences, but as they get older, they'll start to understand more and more, which is awesome. I mean, imagine being able to look back 10 years ago and remember some jokes that you didn't get as a kid. It's wild. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you're a parent, took it to heart, because a lot of these reasons I gave you good and bad, so you have a fair argument from somebody who's actually grown up playing games and turned out pretty alright. I mean, I get paid to talk to videos, so that's pretty good, right? On that note, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you later.